buy frontier AI expecting an immediate transformation, but in practice, the system often sparks and shuts down the moment it touches local data. Take a look at this chart. Based on a massive MIT study analyzing 300 real enterprise AI projects, it shows a staggering 95% failure rate when it comes to producing a measurable business impact. This failure rate doesn't mean the underlying models are flawed. Boot up a system like GPT or Claude in a vacuum, and they are incredibly capable. The breakdown occurs the moment these advanced off-the-shelf models actually meet reality. The true point of failure is the deployment stage. A pristine AI engine is useless if dropped onto a chaotic, duct-taped corporate construction site. That construction site is a company's legacy ecosystem. We're talking about disconnected internal systems, strict security rules, and outdated data pipelines, patched together over decades. As this diagram shows, you can't just take a generic, interchangeable AI model and force it to understand a company's highly specific, messy data. The system rejects it, and the connections turn red and fail. Ground-level integration has surpassed raw intelligence as the primary bottleneck for the AI industry. Traditional tech roles aren't built to solve this. The standard SaaS engineering model builds one standardized feature, broadcasting it to millions of users. Or consider the traditional consultant model. Experts drop off recommendations but vanish before writing any code. Standard software engineering is too rigid, and consulting is too hands-off to handle bespoke AI integration. Treating AI deployment like a traditional software sale is a path to failure. Making AI work demands on-site custom engineering. Over a decade ago, Palantir recognized this gap and created a highly specific role to fill it, the Forward Deployed Engineer, or FDE. Now, frontier tech labs like OpenAI and Anthropic are aggressively building their own dedicated FDE units to solve their own customer failure rates. The core mechanic of the FDE is an inversion of standard engineering. Instead of building one capability for many customers, they build many custom capabilities for one single customer. They bridge the deployment gap by operating directly inside the customer's actual environment, taking full ownership of the technical reality on the ground. Their work follows a four-part loop. First, scope. Engineers identify the actual business bottleneck. Second, build. Writing custom Python to hardwire AI into disconnected APIs. Third, deploy. Launching live code on restricted customer servers. Finally, prove. Hitting measurable business metrics. An FDE's ultimate metric for success is that real-world business outcome. They aren't there just to close out software tickets. The companies that will win the AI race are the ones willing to do the tedious, unglamorous plumbing of implementation. The industry loves to hype the training of super-intelligent models, but the grim reality is actually getting those models to function in a corporate setting. The market clearly reflects this value. Compensation for FDE roles currently ranges from hundreds of thousands of dollars up to over $1 million for senior staff at Frontier Labs. Buying the AI model is the easy 20%. Mastering the 80% integration phase is what actually dictates enterprise survival. Doing this work requires a unique profile known as the T-shaped professional. As you can see here, you need a deep vertical foundation of technical coding skills, topped by a broad horizontal layer of customer empathy and business sense. These roles recruit heavily from pure engineering backgrounds for a simple reason. It is much easier to teach a coder business strategy than it is to teach a charismatic consultant how to write production code. Remember that 95% failure rate from the MIT study? Forward deployed engineers are the direct structural antidote to that industry-wide crisis. The highest leverage career move for a modern engineer is building the hands that allow an AI's brain to actually interact with reality. To survive the AI rollout, businesses have to stop treating AI like a standard software subscription and start treating it like a custom construction project.